Hello, it's Angela Kirby, and it's time to do the Mandala Oracle. What is it that we could benefit from hearing that would help us over the next few days, this coming fresh week ahead? All right, so taking from my book, Creating Wisdom and Magic in Life and Love, there are 54 oracles in here that one I will choose that will help us mosey on into this week, hopefully with a sense of reverence and a sense of peace and calm and a sense of we've got this. All right, so what is it that we could do, we could get to know that would be helpful for us all as a collective, as I do this on behalf of all of us? All right, so transcend. All right. So if you wanted to see that picture, it's Mandala, it's number 52. So that was done not that long ago, as opposed to when I started this whole series, which was back in 2007. So you could go to my website, the information is below, and you could go up into the right-hand area, it says Art, Mandala in Life, and click on that. You'll look down and scroll down and see number 52. With the more recent ones actually that I've done since then that are not in this book. But anyway, number 52, we read what the message of what the oracle is actually not available online. You'd need to have the book to be able to do that, and you'd need to go to any bookstore online, or Balboa Press, or Barnes and Noble, the usual places. So I'm going to read the mantra now, which helps us get into a place where we can take on. So I'm looking out into this beautiful day. There's birds singing their songs, and I'm really enjoying looking at the little flowers that are in the garden now that have taken over from the violets. The violets have all moved on. The leaves are still very beautiful, but the violets have finished. And these little sea daisies are there. They're gorgeous. I love them. So I was a little bit distracted into that my eyes feel invited to see the beauty. So let's look at the mantra to help us get into a place where we can take on what the meaning of transcend, number 52, is. All right, so a circle of love, a circle of life. This mandala is now in our life. Allow it to open our pleasure and delight through seeing and feeling. In meditation, it will guide us. Allow it to whisper its wisdom. Can we hear what the messages are? Write what we hear and feel. Study it deeply and release for our path to be. Writing is very helpful, and it's not about becoming an amazing writer, although it might be, but it's a sense of getting what's inside out on paper, allows it to transform. Transcend is this one. It says sometimes there's so much going on that you can be oblivious to the changes happening all around. Having walked through what you feel keeps you shackled to the often mundane and what no longer makes sense to continue doing anymore is what you're now shape-shifting. You may also begin to notice that you're moving away from those that no longer fit the way you look and feel about life. You may find yourself in turmoil, in wanting to keep the friendships with those who have been close to you, then find yourself swinging into wanting them to go away completely. Be very clear about your motives and judgments, and any judgments you may have. Clear any negative thoughts. You may find that what you see in another is actually a reflection of yourself. And sometimes that might be taken over a couple of days, 2 or 3 days. It's good to do that sort of thing. It's like what's really annoying you, pissing you off about somebody else. It's like, well, hang on a minute, what's going on here? If I could spot it, I got it, it's me in the mirror. So, be open and honest to that. So this time may appear chaotic as it all unravels, revealing soon enough the next steps to take. However, rest assured you're indeed in good company with yourself now and yourself in the making. And I think this last 18 months in particular, as we've gone through the existential crisis that we have on all levels of our being, we've been invited to actually open up and go within to ourselves to really rather than going outside of ourselves, but to go in and do the healing, the meditation, and whatever it is that helps us mosey on through the arduity, I don't know if there is such a word, of the difficulties that have been going on, but what you've been carrying, each of us individually, for a lifetime. So this is not a time for fear, not at all, not a place of darkness, for it, even if it is dark or it feels dark, your light is shining brightly. So never forget that. Feel the warmth and light. Celebrate this time of transcending to a frequency that serves not only yourself, but very well, but all others alongside of you. You're now on the road in service and you have all you need on board. This is a time of great abundance in all areas of life, your life. Be mindful of your thinking and feeling to embrace what is truly and rightly yours. Yeah, that's a big one. Okay, so this is a big week. And yeah, it can be really difficult as some of our friends have moved on, or we've moved on from some of our friends. We no longer relate to each other. We've got completely different belief systems. That doesn't mean that we can't at some stage down the track reconnect, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe like some relationships, long-term relationships that we've been in with like a close partner type thing, maybe that's come to an end. And, you know, those sort of relationships are big. And sometimes when they finish, we can no longer hang around. There's nothing left to learn, and some of them have been quite dangerous, so it's time to definitely have moved on. Anyway, I'm starting to waffle and lose track of where we are, but this one is number whoops, wrong page. It's on page number 167. This one is Transcend. That is the mandala for this week. I love the colours in this particular drawing, that beautiful mauvey, purpley, bluey colour. It's just divine. It's very gentle. But there's a sense of disconnection that can be going on that's time to reconnect to self. All right, so be gentle, be kind. Any questions you have, you can certainly ask me. And all the mandalas that are actually available online, if you wanted to buy, there are some of the originals that are available, or the prints. I mean, the originals are more expensive, but the prints are available and they're about $45. So, and you'd have to pay postage unless you came here and got them. Anyway, be gentle, be kind. Ciao, ciao.